I must say that I do have some concern that each year liberalism continues to rear its ugly head in the Treasure Valley. When they're expecting 70,000 people for this gay pride event, or about one-third of Boise's population, when you look at the context of the 5 counties that make up the Treasure Valley, this event encompasses about 10% of that population. The influx of out-of-staters that has been continuing to change our state appears to be increasing. But as we are seeing continued liberal creep, which I have talked about many times before, Idahoans are going to continue to seek refuge from this liberal onslaught to the hinterlands and the more rural areas. The transition we are seeing take place in Boise with this gay pride parade is just one of the manifestations, just like at the Words protest in the Capitol a couple of years ago. It's a movement that has happened in many other sister states in the mountain region, like Seattle and Denver, Portland, and it appears we're next on the list. And when you talk about uniting the gays or the straight people, I doubt that you're going to see the straight community's participation anytime soon in this gay event. I don't believe that most straight people have the tolerance level to deal with the gay community at a festive occasion celebrating gay pride. For example, how do you explain to your Christian-educated children that this is acceptable to be gay when the Bible teaches them that it's not acceptable? I do not believe that this dichotomy between straight and gay people are going to become something that we celebrate together, like Gay Pride Week, anytime soon.
Well, I just think that they should throw in the straight, so you'd have SLGBTQ+.
That's just not going to happen. I spent many years in a liberal city like New York, and I've developed a high tolerance for the gay people. And I even have some friends who are gay, but not everyone can get over that hurdle.
Well, like I said, though, but I'm just calling on the pride people, make the effort. Quit excluding us.
Well,
I feel victimized.
Maybe they will try to make the effort, but I doubt it. Okay, I don't see that happening anyplace else. Boise has a liberal mayor who likes his job. He's going to do everything he can to get reelected and stay in office. So he's going to cater to whatever the voting power group has in mind, and this holds true for the gay community.
Well, my sources tell me he's in trouble, but we appreciate the North Country report, sir.
Well, I thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you again. I love it.
Well,
and you have a great show today. I think this is one of the issues that most people are not willing to talk about.
Well, that's why we're here, as long as they'll have us.
Continue on, my friend. We will be talking to you again.
God bless.
Have a good day.
Notice he didn't say God bless back. Russell in Meridian with Kevin Miller, KIDO Talk Radio. Hello, Russell.
Hello, Kevin. Well, God bless you, Kevin.
God bless you, Russell.
Thank you. He's right. Most are not willing to talk about this issue. So therefore, the transgender gay evangelism, the activism, has become successful, it looks like, in our society. But what grieves me to the core is the evangelism of the children. I mean, I drive around here, and I see these kids going to school on the side of the road, and they're like little angels to me, And the fact that they would be corrupted by doubting their sexuality, and I see this in the news reports throughout the United States. And you see, for instance, this fella called Desmond is Amazing. You can look that up. I mean, this is child abuse. And I just wanted to call in and say that here's a man in Meridian who's willing to speak up and say to all the gays in the gay community, transgender and everybody in America, leave the kids alone and live your life. You're in a free country, but leave the kids alone. Thank you.
And Russell, thank you. And this is the beauty of this program. It's not an agreement program. It's an open forum. And the purpose of this is not to have an indictment over somebody over another. My point being, and we're going to move on now to, the city of Boise going to the Supreme Court, whether or not there's a right to sleep on your sidewalk or to sleep on someone else's sidewalk. My point being is that we're having this big celebration, but aren't we excluding the majority? Where's the S on it? SLGBTQ plus. Or have the S at the end. Where are the straight people in this parade? And isn't this parade exclusionary? Kevin Miller, KIDO Talk.